Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Dimas Willy Gradinta Yatlan, mahasiswa PPG dalam jabatan 2024 Universitas Ahmad Dahlan, program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris. Berikut ini adalah video pembelajaran untuk tugas unjuk kinerja 2024. Selamat menyaksikan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah wa syukurillah wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. Before we start our lesson today, let's say basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yeah. How are you feeling this morning? Fine. Good. Is everything good? Yes. Good. Okay. So before we continue our lesson, our material, let me check your attendance first. Okay. Abdullah Isyan, Abian Fadil, Aga Muhammad. So today we are going to continue our previous material. Still remember what the last time did you study? Yes, the last time you studied about simple past tense. What is the function of simple past tense? You still remember? Okay, let me choose one of the students to answer my question. What is the function of simple past tense? Mas Muzaki Mumtaz. Yes. Apa fungsinya Mas Muzaki?
Untuk menceritakan yang sudah lalu.
Yes. To tell something in the past, yeah, to tell events, to tell the moments that you have experienced in the past. Jadi memberitahu atau menceritakan hal-hal yang terjadi di masa lalu. Now let's play a quiz. Ya, kita akan main quiz sekarang. Ya, sebelum kita ke menu utama istilahnya ya. Jadi ke menu utama pelajaran hari ini, ya, we will play a quiz first. Okay? Please make sure you have connected your laptop to the internet network. Okay, so this is the code that you have to enter to the box that's provided by Quizzes. And we are going to start if everyone has already joined. Okay, please this code. If you cannot see the code, you can move a little bit. 945284. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Is that easy or difficult? Easy. Yes, this is the final result of the quizzes, and the first place is gotten by Lang Lang, the second Hafid, and the third Daryl. Okay, good. Okay, give applause to your friends. Nice one. Is that easy or difficult? Hah? Easy or difficult? Medium. Medium. Ya. Jadi contoh soal simple past tense juga kayak gitu mas contohnya. Ya. Kemarin kalian sudah belajar ya tentang simple past tense. Nah latihannya hari ini. But if we take a look at the result of the quizzes, I think most of you have already understood about the material. Ya, jadi kalau kesimpulan saya melihat dari sini itu hampir semuanya sudah memahami ya, meskipun mungkin masih perlu ditingkatkan lagi. Ya. Now let's move to the main event of this lesson. Nah, the question first is, what are we gonna do? Artinya apa? Apa yang akan kita lakukan? Ya. Ngapain sih hari ini? Kita mau ngapain? Ya. You have laptop, you have internet connection. Nah, what do you think that we are going to do? Play the internet? Nah, play online game? No, ya. No, play online game. Okay, so let's move to the next. This is the learning goals for today. Yeah, please give me your attention for the learning goals. First, memahami definisi fungsi sosial, unsur kebahasaan, dan struktur teks dari teks recount secara lengkap. Nah, apa materi baru yang kalian dapatkan, yang akan kalian dapatkan di sini apa nanti? Huh? What is the new material that can you see from these learning goals? Ada kata-kata apa di situ? Text recount. Ya. Jadi hari ini nanti, ya, for today, you will learn about the recount text atau text recount. I will not give you some explanation of this text, no. Because I want you to search for all the information about the text recount by yourself. Kemudian, next, about learning assessment atau penilaian. We have 3 learning assessment. The first is penilaian pengetahuan, and the second one is penilaian sikap, and the last penilaian produk. Penilaian produk itu didapat dari mana? Dari hasil slide atau mind mapping that you have made, and then you have to submit to me. Silakan setelah ini, please you can browse from any source, from googling or from YouTube, ya, any media that you want. You have to find what is the recount text itself. Silakan kalian temukan apa itu recount text dengan berpanduan ke sini. Nih saya kasih panduan, the guidance, definisi, fungsi sosial, unsur kebahasaan, struktur teks, dan contoh dan struktur teksnya. Oke, silakan bisa kalian kerjakan. Boleh saling membantu dengan rekan satu mejanya. But the task or the work still individually. But you can work together with your friend beside you. May I suggest you don't be too long to choose the template design. Ya. Jangan terlalu lama pilih template karena waktunya terbatas, hanya 20 menit. Okay, so I think the time is up for working with the presentation, with the mind mapping on the slide. And for the last hour of this lesson, I will ask the 3 students in this classroom to present the work in front of the class about the recontact itself, including the definition, the social function, the language feature, the text structure, and the last one of the example of the recontext. Okay, the first student that will come here is Lang Lang. Please, Lang Lang, come here and then present your work. You can explain to all your friends here about the definition, about the function, and the others. Please, time is yours. And for the other students, while Lang Lang is explaining to you about the recontext, you can stop working and pay attention to Lang Lang. Okay, please stop working when Lang Lang explaining about his work. You can stop working, and then if you have any question to Lang Lang, you can ask to Lang Lang here.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Today I want presentation my work. The title is recontext. What the content? The content is definition, social function, linguistic elements, text structure, and examples. Definition. What are the definition of recontext? The definition recontext is one type of text in learning English which has the function of retelling events of our experiences that occurred in the past.
Okay, maybe you can give more explanation in
Oh,
English and you.
Ya, mungkin pakai bahasa Indonesia aja. Jadi definisinya itu adalah recontext itu sebuah teks yang dalam belajar bahasa Inggris yang bisa menceritakan pengalaman kita yang sudah berlalu. Contohnya seperti liburan atau pengalaman bekerja atau pengalaman tugas, ya seperti itu. Soalnya yang ditanyakan social function. Social function is that telling an experience or event that occurred in the past with the aim of entertaining the reader. Yang artinya itu jadi untuk memberitahu, untuk menceritakan tentang pengalaman kita atau sebuah apa ya? Ya pengalaman yang kita alami yang sudah lewat, tapi dengan cara bahasa yang bisa membuat sang pembaca itu tertarik gitu. Linguistic element, unsur kebahasaan. What must be used, apa yang harus dipakai adalah saya, teman saya, dan kita atau yang lain. Dan lalu menggunakan simple past tense. Lalu menggunakan chronological, lalu kata yang menyambung, lalu kayak menggunakan contoh, lalu terus kayak pertama-tama atau akhirnya atau setelah itu dan lainnya. Struktur teksnya adalah there are tiga struktur teks untuk membuat recount text yang bernama orientation atau awal-awal, lalu event bagaimana pengalamannya, setelah itu reorientation atau kesimpulan. Ya, recount text usually tells about personal experience. Biasanya recount text itu menceritakan tentang pengalaman tersendiri. Contohnya, holiday in Singapore. I spent my holiday in Singapore with my family. On the first day, I arrived at hotel at 14 o'clock. After a 2-hour trip with the plane, after I arrived, I decided to take a shower and rest for a while. Then I followed a trip with our guide to explore Singapore.
Okay, Alan, what do you think about which one is the orientation, the series of event, and the reorientation?
The orientation is this holiday in Singapore, or I spent my holiday in Singapore with my family.
Okay, and then the
And
series of events. The series of event, the event.
The event is holiday in Singapore. Yeah, it is. On the first day, I arrived at the hotel and yeah, like that.
Yeah, and then the reorientation. The last
The reorientation and it was the best trip of my life.
Okay, very nice.
Okay, the meaning is saya berlibur ke. Okay. Any question?
Silakan. If you have any question about this presentation, you can raise your hand. Ya, pertanyaannya nanti biar dicoba dijawab sama Mas Langlang. Kalau tidak bisa nanti Ustaz yang bantu. Ada? Ya, Mas. Oh enggak, saya kira mau ngacung. Tidak ada?
Nothing?
Oke.
Okay, thank you. Okay, this is clear. Maybe. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Give applause to your friend Alan. So that was a good presentation from Lang Lang, from Daryl, from Royan, yeah, as the representative for the presentation today. And from that three presentation, let me ask you something. So, in your conclusion, okay, now first of all, please stop looking at the laptop. Please give me your attention here. Yeah, okay, thank you. Let me ask you something. And then, what is, in your conclusion, what is the recontext itself? Gavin, what is the recontext itself? Recontext itu apa, Gavin? Dari kesimpulan 3 presentasi tadi.
Dari konteks ini buat menceritakan yang sudah berlalu.
Menceritakan yang sudah berlalu. Okay. Maybe Regan can complete what Gavin said. Yes. What is that? The meaning of that in Indonesian? Oh. Oke, menceritakan kembali kejadian di masa lampau. Sekali lagi, kok saya masih kurang puas dengan jawabannya. Ya, sekali lagi ini, Mas Dayat. What is the recontext?
Jenis teks bahasa Inggris yang menceritakan kembali kejadian atau peristiwa di masa lampau.
Oh, kok sama ya? Ada yang membedakan yang lebih spesifik, the more specific one about the recontext. Huda mungkin? Ya, kita refleksi nih ya, kita tanya jawab, menyimpulkan tadi apa? Punya dalil agak panjang apa? Yang kamu ingat dari yang disampaikan? Iya, memang ya. The point is that recontext is telling something that happened in the past. But this something, tanda kutip ya, this something means the writer's experience. Nah, jadi kata kuncinya itu di kata experience. Artinya apa experience? Pengalaman. So, if I ask you to make recontact, it means that you have to tell your own story. Ya, kalau besok ada tugas buatlah sebuah recontact, berarti itu kalian diminta untuk nulis pengalaman kalian sendiri, bukan ngarang. Do you get my point? Ya, jadi nggak ngarang, tapi itu karangan. Itu adalah berdasarkan pengalaman sendiri. And then, because it happened in the past as your experience, so we have to use for the tenses, ya, rumus kalimatnya. What the tenses that we use for the recontext? What is the name of the tenses? Apa? Nama tenses yang kita pakai membuat recontext apa? Nah, simple past tense. Berarti nyambung nggak dengan materi sebelumnya? Nyambung. Makanya tadi di awal I give you some quiz to finish the simple past tense, to make you remember about our last material, and then you will be ready for this main topic of today, recontext. Nah, jadi logikanya kalau kalian sudah paham tentang simple past tense, ya, sudah menguasai tentang simple past tense, maka nanti ketika membuat recontext, there will be no problem. So you can write anything, any experience that you have, by using simple past tense. Okay, any more question about this material for today? No? No question? Okay, so I think that's enough for today. Thank you for joining in my class, and inshallah I'll see you for the next time. And before we close the meeting today, let's say hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.